Crime, security, wildlife. On board with the Miami Water Cops. Today, up in flames, the cops rush out to a burning boat.
And all occupants of the vessel at this time are accounted for, and nobody was hurt.
Face to face, the Special Ops Trainees confront an intruder.
Move very slowly. Let me see your hands.
Hey, I'm looking.
Hands on top of your head now. If you take your hands off your head again, I'm gonna drop you.
And full speed ahead, the sheriff's on a 60-mile-an-hour boat chase. Downtown Miami. It's the end of the shift for boat cop Oscar Gonzalez. He thinks he's on his way home. But 2 miles offshore, a boat has burst into flame. And when Oscar spots the smoke on the horizon, there's only one thing for it: to get back out there.
Yeah, I'm back out.
He's got to get there as quickly as he can. Other emergency vessels race to the scene. It takes only the tiniest engine spark to ignite a fuel fire like this. At the rate the boat's burning, it could be too late to save it. Oscar's standing by at the scene, and he's not the only one.
It's a spectator sport. Everybody, sees the smoke and they come out and they see what's going on. They can see it from miles away. Something like this, usually the Coast Guard, the federal government, the state, which is the Florida Marine Patrol, the city, which is us, the county. Whoever's out here in the water will come out and assist the Coast Guard. And Coast Guard's main goal is to put out the fire. We'll assist the Coast Guard in securing the scene, making sure all the other boaters don't get too close and interfere with the operations of the Coast Guard. As you can see, it's a small boat. It's all they need is one Coast Guard boat to put it out. Well, considering it's a fiberglass boat and fiberglass burns really well, it'll be a while before it's completely extinguished. So it'll probably burn down to the waterline. And all occupants of the vessel at this time are accounted for, and nobody was hurt.
Oscar will stay at the scene in case he's needed. The Special Ops Training Course. 4 guys training to be elite security personnel on the water. They need to live by the 3 Ds: detect, deter, and defend. And today they'll be putting all 3 into practice when they find an intruder on board the boat. Don Edwards and Casey Morgan should sail through this one. They're members of America's elite Army Special Forces, trained in unconventional warfare. But they're not used to operating in the narrow confines of a boat. Luso Filo is soon to realize his dream, sailing his boat around the world. He's here to prepare for the worst that can happen at sea. Trenton Mello, already a security agent, this course can give him the skills he needs to work in the maritime sector. Interior target practice. Instructor Dave Kellerman talks them through the exercise.
We're gonna be inside the stateroom, and when I bang on the boat like that, you're gonna come out. You're gonna see an obvious target. You're gonna engage it with 2 shots. Okay? Okay. I don't want you to watch each person do it, because I want it to be kind of an unknown for you. 10 seconds! Go!
One by one, the trainees advance, locate target, and fire. These are real guns loaded with plastic paint-tipped bullets. They all hit the target in the kill zone.
Where'd you engage from?
Here.
Good.
Behind cover.
2 hits were here, right? 1 here and 1 here? Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys score them up.
A top score is 20.
So that really counts as 10.
Yeah. Break paper. Hit the ring. Break paper counts as a higher number.
19 and 18.
Good group on that.
2 8, 16.
You know yours, Casey.
The exercise, designed to accustom the trainees to advancing and attacking inside a boat, will prepare them for what comes next, the live intruder.
All right, that's a good job. Oh, you guys did excellent on that. That was great. Hey, every shot was in the kill zone. No problem at all. Good job, boys.
Fort Lauderdale, the Venice of America and yachting capital of the world. Just 22 miles north of Miami, it's a watery wonderland with over 300 miles of canals and 42,000 resident yachts. On water patrol here, the Broward County Sheriff's Office. On these busy waters, they have county-wide jurisdiction. Deputy Steve Salak is on shift today.
I've been on the Broward Sheriff's Office Marine Patrol now for about 4 years. Before that, I spent about 8 years on the road patrol, working in one of our districts. And I've been boating here in South Florida since 1969. So I've seen the population of Broward County probably quadruple, and the boating public become less and less educated since there's more and more people. The Marine Patrol job is perceived as a very cushy job, and everybody wants to get involved in Marine Patrol. They believe that it's just coming out on the boat and driving around all day, but it's not. We spend 16, 18, sometimes 20 hours out in the boat at any given time in all weather. Yes, in the summertime it's beautiful. It's 90 degrees, 100 degrees sometimes, and you work in shorts and t-shirts. But it's a long, stressful, highly trained position.
In the complex canal system, there are strict speed laws, and in November to March, an additional concern, the manatee. It's an endangered species that migrates to Florida for its winter sun and warm waters. But over a quarter of them are being killed by speeding boats, an extremely serious offence with a $1,000 fine. And the sheriff has just seen one now. He must be going at 60 miles an hour. He's got to chase him down. Special Ops. It's the climax of the course for the trainees.
Okay, now the next exercise is you're going to be, you just returned to your boat on your dinghy or your inflatable, and something that's caused you to believe that there's someone on board. So you're going to enter the boat from this door here and clear the boat of a single intruder, possibly. There'll be no more than one target, if any. Okay? Understood?
Yes.
Ooh. Same drill, 2 shots.
This exercise will test them to see if they can put everything they've learned so far into practice. Casey will go first. He's performed similar exercises for the Special Forces, but never on a boat. Kellerman is playing the role of the intruder. He's hiding somewhere inside.
Freeze! Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Order the boats on board. Whoever's down there, stop. I'm armed. Do you hear me? Freeze! Freeze!
No, please, no.
Turn away from me! Turn away from me! Turn away from me! Turn around and face the bow of the boat now!
What do you mean?
Turn around and face the other way! Turn around and face the other way! Drop to your knees!
Casey shoots the intruder.
You got me in the shoulder. I didn't want to shoot you, really.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
I'm not a skilled marksman. I'm just a boat robber.
I'm just a boat robber.
Yeah. From the hood.
You're just
But you got me.
Right.
I don't know, did you get me in the back? I thought I felt 2 of them hit me. I know you got me in the shoulder.
Approximate next
You shot as soon as you saw the gun. That's the idea. That's the way you gotta handle something like that, when you don't know if a person has a gun or not. Let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your hands. Okay?
Fort Lauderdale. This man was travelling at nearly 12 times the speed limit. He's lucky it was the sheriff that caught him.
If the Coast Guard stops you, can get a $10,000 ticket for each one of those, which I know you probably wouldn't want. Okay, I'm issuing one citation. It's a $50 civil penalty. It does not go against your driver's license. You just sign right there on the yellow. I'm not going to write you the $1,000 ticket for the manatee zone, which I could. But yeah, that would ruin the fishing trip, right?
A lot of other things.
And there's your copy.
All right.
Okay, just be careful.
All right.
Have fun and good luck fishing. So it looks like they're going back home and ruining the rest of their day. He told us that he thought it was a weekday and he could go fast, which didn't excuse him that he was still doing probably 60 miles an hour, and a maximum during the week he can go 25. And looks like we have another person here deciding that they want to speed.
After the break, the sheriff chases down this speeding boat.
You down there?
And the Special Ops trainees face the armed intruder.
I got a gun too, and I'll kill you if I have to. You come on out here with your hands up.
No, you're gonna shoot me now.
You come on out here with your hands up now.
Miami Beach Coast Guard Station. These are the guys who respond to boat fires at sea. They're just back from the heat of the action, extinguishing a potentially fatal boat fire, and the adrenaline's still pumping.
We have a very good response time. Once the alarm went off, we dispatched the fast boat to first response. We were underway in approximately 1 to 1.5 minutes. So we're on scene in about 12 minutes.
Once on scene, we assessed the situation. The boat was pretty much engulfed in flames, so we're just there to keep the boat from actually sinking and destroying the wildlife and the reefs down there.
It was a fuel fire. We try and keep upwind of the fire to keep us out of any danger. We got in kind of close a couple times and had to back down because there was a lot of heat from that.
We try to keep it under control, but the fiberglass was so burnt already that the boat just got swamped. I would say there was about 40 boats out there. There was a lot of traffic, and it wasn't traffic that was just going through the area. They were just sitting there watching the whole scenario.
My first order of business is to make sure that people are off the boat and everybody's at a safe distance away from the boat fire. Due to the fact that with burning fiberglass and also the fuel on board, that the burning fiberglass can put on toxic fumes, and also the fuel on board can cause an explosion.
This was a tough fire to fight. The boat was engulfed in flames in just minutes, but it took the Coast Guards over 2 hours to put the fire out. Special Ops. It's Luso's turn to tackle the intruder on board the boat.
Give him 30 seconds! 30 seconds!
He's planning a round-the-world boat trip, and this situation could happen to him for real.
Oh, there's only one. You got it.
Hey, what are you doing, man?
What?
What are you doing my boat?
It's over in seconds.
Did I hurt you, dude?
No. How about you?
Yeah, you got hit right there.
Killed him.
Okay.
Yeah, I killed him.
You
got hit?
Kellerman's simulated intruder had intent. Luso didn't stand a chance.
Plainly, we call this the fatal funnel.
Okay.
You're silhouetted in a door. Okay, you're right here saying what's going on. You had a gun. You should have gotten a strong point either behind here or somewhere over here, somewhere where you can reduce your exposure instead of just standing there. Especially if you see someone you don't know on your boat. You know what I mean? Right.
Next,
Give him 30 seconds!
Don, a highly trained member of the US Special Forces. This should be a cinch, but Kellerman, playing the role of the intruder, is not going to make it easy for him.
Freeze! Hey, you in the galley! You down there, in the stateroom.
I got a gun, don't you come near me!
I got a gun too, and I'll kill you if I have to. You come on out here with your hands up.
No, you're gonna shoot me now!
You come on out here with your hands up now.
I got a hostage.
That's good. Toss your gun out.
I don't have a gun.
You said you had a gun.
Oh, I'm lying.
Oh, yeah.
See? I got no gun, look.
All right.
See?
Okay, well, come on out. Leave your hands out where I can see them and come on out.
Man, I'm getting out of this boat, man.
Do it nice and slow.
Gun, man. I got a gun.
All right, man. Put it down. Toss it out. Toss it out.
Oh, man. I got me a gun. You back up, man.
Hey. You ain't no daisy. Drop it. Drop the gun now. Stop what you're doing. Drop it.
Okay.
Put your hands above your head and walk towards me. Put them on top of your head. Keep walking. Leave that gun where it is. Walk into the next room.
I can't with my hands up, man.
Yes, you can. Walk towards me. Keep walking.
Can I take the stuff I
No,
got, man?
keep walking. Okay, now stop. Get on your knees. Put your hands on top of your head and lock your fingers together.
Just
stand up.
I'm trying, man.
Walk forward. I got a gun in your back. Don't do anything stupid. Don't make me do something to you. We're going out on the deck. All right, now get in your kayak and get out of here.
Good job.
You're just really confined in there. That's one thing.
Confined in a boat.
That's way different than a house.
It's hard to do in a boat, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot different.
Yeah, see that? So you don't always have to just shoot someone. I did have a gun, but he still didn't shoot me. Because I really was kind of listening to what he was saying, and I was out of ammunition. Because I went in there with an empty gun. Because I was a poor criminal.
Trenton will be next, and Kellerman still has some tricks up his sleeve. In Fort Lauderdale, the sheriff has pulled over this boat for speeding in the manatee zone, and he's found a whole host of other boating violations. These beautiful people are about to have their beautiful day ruined.
Okay, I'm issuing you one citation for violating the manatee zone. There will be a $50 civil penalty. I'm not writing you the citation, which could result in a $1,000 penalty. You just sign right there on the yellow line. I need to tell you that your voyage is terminated. You cannot operate this vessel on the waters of the state of Florida. So you need to go home so you get all the safety equipment.
All right.
Be careful. Have a good day.
Thanks a lot.
He said he didn't know anything about the manatee zones and had no clue about them. He is from Fort Lauderdale. He lives just about a half a mile or a mile behind where we are now. So he should have been well aware of the zones that the speeds that you're required to go here. He lives on the water. He keeps his boat in the back of his house. So I'm sure he comes out here on numerous weekends.
Special Ops. Trenton's turn. He's trained in security, but can he take control of an intruder on a boat in the middle of nowhere?
Hey, you in there!
Dude, man, hey, relax.
What are you doing in my house, man? Move very slowly. Let me see your hands.
Hey, I'm looking.
Put your hands on top of your head right now.
Relax.
Move forward very slowly.
Dude, relax. Joe gave me the key. Okay?
Hands on top of your head now. If you take your hands off your head again, I'm gonna drop you. This is my boat. I don't know who Joe is. You have no permission to be here. Listen to exactly what I tell you, sir. Move forward very slowly. Keep your hands on top of your head where I can see them.
Man, I am you got a gun pointed at me. You know?
Shut up, man. I don't want to hear you talk. Drop to your knees.
What? I don't like being that gun pointed at. What?
Drop to your knees right now.
Can I take my gun with me? Okay, I'm coming. I'll go. I'm coming out, man. I'm coming out. Dude.
Keep swimming south.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
For this role play to work, they both need to take it seriously.
What should I do? What do you want me to do?
You need to jump and start swimming,
What do you want me to do? You want to talk to me?
On your knees right now, sir.
What do you mean?
Get on your knees now.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good way to control that gun. I couldn't get it from you. Good reaction. So don't let him get too close to you, all right?
Yeah, that was the problem all the way throughout that.
It's all right. You did great. Good control. You could have actually shot me when I went for that gun, but you could exercise good restraint.
That's a good little
Let me
exercise.
get my hand on it. I like it.
I mean, in my scenario, it was like 50. Once you moved behind the column, you had your pistol there on the counter.
Right.
So that was like we're both behind the column with the pistol, and
So like a cartoon, but it could happen.
You were obviously trying to get verbal control over him.
so as soon as
I
he
can see
started
that.
to move behind the column, I should have just dropped him, even though he didn't have a pistol.
No.
No, not at all.
That would have been homicide.
There are some legal issues that if a person's in your house, you can shoot them. A boat can be considered a house, but I don't want to go there with this instruction. What I want to tell you is err on the side of caution. Back off.
There was a point where you'd taken his weapon away, or he'd tossed his weapon aside, right?
I saw it on the counter when I moved forward with the column.
Fast forward. Okay. His gun's on the floor over there. It's behind him. He no longer has a weapon, but he's still advancing towards you. He's still acting aggressive towards you.
If you're in fear of your life, do what you think you have to do. Simple as that. But I really don't think you did anything blatantly wrong. I just think it was a situation you weren't prepared for. And that's what this is all about.
In Fort Lauderdale, Deputy Sheriff Steve patrols the canals. Fire finally extinguished, the burnt-out boat is towed out of the water. And it's game over for the trainees.
All right, let's go ahead and start getting all a little bit together, and we'll get underway and get out of here and head back to the marina.